the manager who charged me for thinking on the clock. I used to work for a guy named Rick, a middle manager who treated the office like his personal kingdom. Rick had this philosophy called maximum output. If you weren't typing, you weren't working. If you took a deep breath, you were wasting company oxygen. But the craziest part? Rick started a distraction log. If he walked past your desk and you were looking out the window for even 2 seconds, he'd mark it down. At the end of the month, he would actually try to deduct those minutes from our personal time off. He told me, "Tyler, if your eyes aren't on the screen, your brain is on vacation." And I don't pay for vacations. I'm a graphic designer. My entire job is thinking. I need to look away from the screen so I don't go blind. But Rick didn't care. He even tried to ban us from having water bottles on our desks because unscrewing the cap was a 30-second lapse in productivity. The breaking point was the bathroom timer. Rick installed a digital clock outside the stalls. If you were in there for more than 4 minutes, a buzzer would go off. It was humiliating. He claimed it was to prevent unauthorized phone usage, but we all knew it was just about control. So I decided to give him exactly what he wanted. Total productivity. I stopped doing extra. No more brainstorming new ideas. No more fixing errors that weren't mine. I followed his maximum output manual to the letter. If a task took 10 minutes, I sat there like a robot for exactly 10 minutes, even if the building was on fire. The result? Our biggest client sent back a project because it lacked creativity. When the big boss, the CEO, came down to ask what happened, Rick tried to throw me under the bus. "Tyler's just been staring at his screen like a zombie," he complained. "He's lost his spark." I didn't say a word. I just handed the CEO the distraction log Rick had been keeping on me, and a recording of Rick telling me that thinking was a waste of company time. The CEO looked at the log, then at the bathroom timer, and then at Rick. He asked, "Rick, how many hours did you spend writing this log instead of actually managing the team?" Rick's face went from pale to bright purple. He was fired that afternoon for gross mismanagement of resources. The new manager's first act? And she threw the bathroom timer into the paper shredder. I've never stared out of a window so happily in my entire life.